going on, guys? Jack here. Welcome back to another video. I say another video. It feels like, basically, let me just give you the feel on this. I haven't uploaded for a long time. It's since like FIFA 17. It's been a long time. I apologise. I've played FIFA 19 quite a bit and I really like what they've done with the game, especially towards the end with like the different objectives around footies and team of the season and the trading stuff. Like, if you don't know, my job is to be a Forex trader. That is my job. So I've been doing that for like 2.5, maybe 3 years now. FIFA 20 is going to be very, very trading based. Like, obviously you've got to play the game, you've got to play FIFA, but a lot of it, to get a better team, you've got to trade. So that's why I'm back playing, and I thought, why not make some videos, see if people enjoy them, especially squad builders. Everyone loves a squad builder at the start of the year, and there's no better way to kick it off with a Premier League squad. So it's going to be a 100k squad builder, although I'm going to show you some upgrades and downgrades so you can basically build a team if you have 50k and also if you have like a bit more. But before I get into this video, I have literally recorded the video, edited it, gone to render it, like basically open up again, and my Sony Vegas crashed. I feel like, even though I haven't made a video for like 2 years, I feel like a YouTuber right now because of the stress that I've just been through. I'm making the video again for you guys. So first of all, we're going to start off with the goalkeeper. And that's going to be Fabianski. As you can see, solid player, 82 rated. You're not going to get much better than him unless you spend 8,000 coins, 10,000 coins or more. The Premier League is a very expensive league anyway, but especially this year. The two centre-backs I've gone for is Lindelof and Gomez. Very, very cheap. As you can see, 2,000 coins and 3,500 coins for Gomez and 1,900 coins for Fabianski. Very affordable defence, which isn't actually too bad, especially considering the Premier League. When I saw those players, I thought they're definitely going to be at least over 5k. But you should be pretty safe with these players all year. I mean, I don't see, even though they might be a strong meta couple for cheap teams, I don't see them getting much more expensive than they currently are. Now for the right back, I've gone for Yedlin. As you can see, he's only 76 rated, but he has 92 pace. This guy is a maniac. He's so fast, but what he doesn't have is that defensive awareness. He's not quite as good as some of the other players, but they're so expensive. Yedlin cost me 7,000 coins. He actually scored 2 goals in one game, and that one of those was with his weak foot, which is confusing because he's got 51 shooting. Shooting's so different this year, but when it comes to left backs and right backs, you really can't go cheap. Shaw's going to be the left back for this team, 81 rated overall, 82 pace. I do have a shadow on him. The reason why I put a shadow on him is because I had one around in the club and I knew it'd make a difference to him. Whereas these two players, they're so cheap, Lindelof and Gomez, I wasn't sure how long I was going to keep them in the squad. Obviously a shadow would be ideal for them. Again, with Yedlin, he's actually got 92 pace, so if you put a shadow on him, you're not getting the full benefit of that chemistry style. So probably something like an anchor would do. Shaw set you back about 6,700 coins, so we're looking at roughly about 15 to 20k for the defence and the goalkeeper. Now moving into the midfield, we have Lo Celso, Torreira and Gabamin. I don't know if I'm murdering this guy's name. It feels like I'm murdering this guy's name, but he has a great CDM. I play in 2 different formations, 4-2-3-1 and 4-1-2-1-2. So for the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, I only need 1 CDM, and here's the main CDM, whereas Torreira goes into a centre mid position, so does Lo Celso. 83 rated overall for Lo Celso, but he's kind of worth it. I think he's going to be the meta player for this kind of budget for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I think he's going to hold value pretty well, at least out of some of the most expensive players that we've seen around this level. And you know what, for an 83 rated, 7,300 coins isn't bad, and here's one of the best players, if not the best player in this team, to be honest, especially for the price. 14 games, 9 goals and 4 assists from a cam position. It's not too shabby, and all of my games were in rivals. Both Torreira and Gabamin are actually about 2,000 coins, so we're looking at about 12,000 coins for the midfield in this team. Now for the wingers in this team, we have Mahrez and we have Anderson. So these players are going to be very expensive. Anderson looking to be about 40,000 coins, depending on what console you're on. There's slight differences between each console, Xbox and PlayStation. If you're on PC, I don't even know why you're playing the game, to be honest. Look, the market is just completely trash. But Mahrez is about 20,000 coins. Obviously, I have the loan on Anderson. No point buying him if I had him for 9 games on loan. Are they worth it? That's the question. Are they better than players you pick up for like 5,000 coins? Yes. Are they 8 or 10 times better than those players? Not really, but what are you going to do about it? They're definitely going to drop in value, so it's really down to you about picking the right time to buy these players and also picking the right time to sell. If you're selling at the same time everyone else is selling, it's going to sell for cheaper, so be careful when buying a player at least over about 10,000 coins. Now my opinion of Mahrez was he was okay. I say okay is 20,000 coins, so obviously I've got to take the price into consideration. 5-star skill moves, if you use skill moves a lot, yeah, you'll like him. But what I found about his weak foot, it was really weird. So it says 4-star weak foot, but he feels so left foot dominated that his weak foot feels like 2-star or even 3-star at times. It always blows my mind how one player with 4-star weak foot can be different from another player with 4-star weak foot, but that's just how it is, and that's what I found it to be. I've got a sniper on him, and that seems to be probably one of the best chemistry styles for him. Anderson, I'm not sure what chemistry styles would suit him, maybe a Deadeye. Now for the striker, I've actually gone for Callum Wilson, 80 rated overall. Could not believe that he cost me just over 8,000 coins for an 80 rated. On previous FIFAs, even right at the start, you're looking at 2, 3, max 5,000 coins, but it had to be done. 4-star skill moves, which is good. The downside is 77 dribbling, so it's very stiff. Because I bought him right at the start, and I just hadn't put a chemistry style on him. But again, a chemistry style that would suit him is definitely Deadeye, considering that his passing is so low, and passing is very important this year. It's a little bit harder to string passes together, and with 67, it's not going to cut it. So putting a Deadeye on him should up his passing and his dribbling and his shooting. But you know what? Overall, he actually done the job pretty well. 9 games, 6 goals, 6 assists. Doesn't sound like an amazing record, but as I said, these were all from rivals. So very competitive, all players around my level, and some games might be 1-0, 2-0, or sometimes even 0-0 because we're learning the ropes at the moment. We're not sure what formation, the custom tactics are better. So the team you can see right here is 100,000 coins. If you have that budget, buy this team. But if you don't quite have it, the first thing you should do is probably take out Felipe Anderson. He costs 40,000 coins. Is he worth the majority of your whole team? Probably not. A good player to replace him with would be something like Diego Jota. Of course, this player does have some negatives. He does have 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He has high work rates. Not ideal because obviously you don't want high defensive work rates on a player that you want up the pitch. But he does have 83 pace, 84 dribbling, and pretty decent shooting. So you're probably looking at about 60k here. Now, if you want to take out Mahrez, you're saving 20k, and someone to replace him would be De La Fuego, and he cost me 3,500 coins. 88 pace, very fast, so he's going to burn a lot of plays. 87 dribbling as well, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, low work rates, which is what you want for a player in that kind of position. You know what? He could even play striker, but I played him in the right cam position, which is why he got 5 assists and 2 goals only out of those 9 games. Now, the team you're looking at is about as cheap as it gets. If you went any cheaper, you'd be looking at just a rubbish team, really. You can actually play rivals with this team, obviously squad battles and anything competitive like, you know, Mystery Ball, King of the Hill, any of these new game modes. You could probably get away with making it a little bit cheaper by taking out Shaw and Yedlin. That will save about 15k. So if you've literally just got this game, you don't have any loyalty packs, you just don't have many coins at all, the left back and the right back would be what I'd be looking at changing out to save some coins there. Now, if you're actually looking to get a better team out of this, you have some more coins, the first player I'll be looking at upgrading is actually Callum Wilson. So he's a good player, and he did cost me about 8,000 coins. But if you can actually get a Wilfred Zaha, then you're looking at scoring more goals. He's just a better player all round. 91 pace, 87 dribbling, 5-star skills. 5-star skills is very handy. Skill moves are good this year. You can't spam them. You can't do La Croqueta. As you can see, in the 5 games I played, 4 goals, 3 assists. I think he would definitely have a better record than Callum Wilson. Something else to note, high attacking work rates, low defensive work rates, which is perfect for your striker. And then the next upgrade would probably be Sanchez in the centre-back position. But the reason I didn't put him in this team for the 100k team is we just didn't have the coins, and I thought a better strike force is more important than the defence, especially as you've got Lindelof and Gomez for such cheap prices, around 2,000 coins or less. Sanchez is going to set you back at least 30,000 coins, cost me 33,000 coins. He is a solid player. He's actually not a big upgrade to Lindelof, so this is only a player I'd go for if you've got the coins to, you know, completed the front three like that. The next player would probably be Bellerin or your goalkeeper. It really doesn't make much difference whether you upgrade your right back or your goalkeeper first. They're both pretty minimal in terms of how important they are to your team out of the other positions. But Bellerin is just a better version of Yedlin. And someone like Leno would be perfect to upgrade to for the Premier League, and he's going to cost you about about 10,000 coins actually, because he's an 84 rated. A couple of overall ratings different. So obviously we've set up in a traditional 4-3-3, but that's not the formation I play with in game. Feel free to play around with formations yourself. But the 2 formations I go for pretty much the last 2 years have been 4-2-3-1 and 4-1-2-1-2. Now 4-2-3-1, I have been experimenting a little bit. I think drop back this year isn't as important, isn't as strong to use. I've been playing with anything up to about 6 depth and 2 depth, and 2 depth was actually worse than 6. but I'm going to start playing on balance defensively to see how that goes with the 4-2-3-1. Now, when it comes to offensive style, I've kept everything normal, balanced, and everything else in the middle. Corners are not as good this year as well. You won't score as many, and free kicks you're probably going to be taking. You're probably going to be using the spin more, as they seem to be. There seems to be like a knack of doing it. You know, like if you get a player that's good at taking free kicks, you're more likely to score this year than in previous years, or at least last. Now, when it comes down to the instructions, I have aggressive interceptions, get in behind and stay forward for the striker. I played Lo Celso on nothing. I didn't change anything. You could put him on stay forward if you want to be more attacking, but I've left both, actually all of the cams here on exactly how they come. Again, you can actually, if you want to play really defensive, you can get them to come back on defense every time, or if you want to play more attacking, go forwards. The left back and the right back, I've got stay back whilst attacking, which is pretty standard for 4-2-3-1 formation. If you want some overlapping, then I'll definitely just leave it at normal. For the two CDMs, we have stay back whilst attacking and cover centre. I'm not sure whether cutting passing lanes is worth it. I've been experimenting with that as well, so it depends. It's up to you, your play style and your defensive play style, most importantly. Now for the 4-1-2-1-2 custom tactics, we have pressure on, heavy touch, and also depth is up 1 to 6. The offensive style is balanced, but we have upped the width a little bit because it's such a narrow formation. When I get the ball, I want there to be just a little bit of movement out to the sides, a little bit, just because it's so narrow. And corners, free kicks, players in box, that has all remained the same. Now when it comes to instructions, pretty similar actually. With the strikers, I've get in behind, aggressive interceptions, and stay forward. The cam actually has stay forward in this formation, which I didn't have on the 4-2-3-1, but again, as I said, it's early days. I'm still experimenting with this. The CDM, I have cut passing lane, stay back whilst attacking, and cover centre. And then actually Torreira, even though it's a CDM pretty much, I play him in a midfield role. I don't have stay back whilst attacking. I might add that. Lo Celso I have on also normal. Haven't changed anything about that, although I might put on like a stay forward or just get more forward basically, because he's not a good defender when it comes to the midfield area, although I think it's about 60 defense or something. Sure, this is important. Don't have stay back whilst attacking with these settings in this formation. Because it's such a narrow formation, you're going to have a lot more opportunities to overlap here with the left backs and right backs, and it is worth the risk of getting your players out of position. I know you're going to have a couple of counter attacks against you where they might not be there, but at the same time you're going to get more opportunities with them. So don't put stay back whilst attacking with your left backs and your right backs, and that is how I play with this team. So that has been my first ever video of FIFA 20. Let me tell you, this has been a flipping struggle. Being a YouTuber, I've forgotten how hard it is to do simple things, if that makes sense. Like Sony Vegas crashing on me. My recording thing has been going nuts, like it's been crashing as well, overheating my camera, like all sorts. But if you have enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you want to see some more, let me know. Let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see any kind of Road to Glory kind of stuff? Do you want to see trading video tips? Do you want to see more squad builders? Let me know. I need to know what you're thinking. I guess I will see you very shortly. Hopefully tomorrow if my things stop crashing when I'm making videos. But anyway, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.